going on, Michigan fans? Hope you're having a great weekend so far. I wanted to bring a video to you and revisit a previous video that I made a few months ago. And basically that video was my biggest fear about our Michigan's football season and just Michigan football in general. And basically in that video, if you haven't watched it, definitely go back and watch it. Like I said, I made it a few months ago. My biggest fear was basically, Jim Harbaugh leaving and going back to the NFL and just leaving our program in a lurch. So what I wanted to revisit about that is actually a couple of days ago I was just online and reading some articles, and I came across an article that was real interesting. I'll leave a link to the article in the description below that you can definitely check it out and read for yourself. But basically, it's kind of a reassurance against my fear. And what I wanted to discuss is what I read in the actual article itself. So, what I'm finding out is a lot of these NFL teams have been trying to contact him and get him to go back to coaching in the NFL, and apparently he's turned them down. So to me, that's a big sigh of relief. I thought that, with his competitive spirit, that he would want to achieve at the highest level possible, which is obviously the NFL. So I was in fear that, first sign that some NFL team came knocking and had some money willing to pay him, that he would just bolt and go back to the NFL. So it looks like that's not going to happen, at least not anytime soon. So I'm really happy about that. I read an article, and this is a part I didn't agree with. They were saying, well, he's making a whole lot of money here at Michigan, and Michigan would probably try to match the money, so that wouldn't be. And to me, I don't think that matters. I mean, yeah, of course the money is great and everything like that, but I think more than anything else, if it were just a matter of the money and that was holding him back from leaving, I don't think that would be what the issue would be. He would leave anyways if it were just for the money. His competitive spirit is too much for him just to be like, well, you know what? These guys are just paying me a little bit more, so I'm just going to stay here. I don't think that that's the case. To be honest with you, I think the biggest thing that's going to help to hold him here is just the mere fact of the way he left out of the NFL. And it left a bad taste in his mouth. I don't think he wants to go back to that. Not anytime soon. He's got a good gig here at Michigan where he's the man. And I think that's ultimately what's going to keep him here and keep him here for a while. He doesn't have to deal with GMs and team presidents and deal with professional football players and their attitudes and their needs and all that stuff. He doesn't have to deal with any of that. He is Michigan football outside of, alumni and the athletic director. But he basically is the GM, if you want to look at it that way. He has all control of the program. So why is he going to let that type of control go to go back to the NFL and be told what to do? Coaches in the NFL are just managers. They don't actually run anything. They just manage things. And right now he is, the manager. He's the GM. He runs it all the way through. And I don't think he wants to give that up anytime soon. So it's just reassuring to see that he's had opportunities to take certain gigs, and he's turned them down. I mean, that's really a good sign. All the other stuff I saw, like, him moving his parents there and all that stuff. I mean, that's all nice. I don't think that's a deciding factor of whether he stays or goes, because if he got a good gig and he was ready to leave, he'd just say, "Oh, you guys just come with me to wherever this next place is. I'll buy you a house there." I mean, that is not a deciding factor on that. So I'm glad that he's gonna stay. The momentum of what he's started here. I mean, he needs to just keep building on that. I mean, he just pulled out an amazing recruiting class, for this year. For next year, he's already on his way to getting another stellar recruiting class. So he's going to have stacked teams if he just keeps up this pace. People are going to be tripping over themselves, so to speak, to come to Michigan. So I see it as just being something like a Nick Saban type deal, where he's just going to be consistently getting the best players to come to a school and consistently being at the top. So the only thing I think that would draw him away would be just that itch to win a Super Bowl. That would be the only thing that's eluding him right now, and I don't know how important that is to him to win a Super Bowl to win at the highest level possible. But until he wins a national championship, I definitely don't think he's going to leave Michigan. So I think, that's step number one. Till he does that, he's not going anywhere. And then once he does that, I think that, it would just have to be some perfect job opportunity for him. He's not going to go back to some rebuilding project. Like, he ain't going to go to Cleveland. I mean, that's just not going to happen. He's not going to Cleveland to coach the Cleveland Browns. He's not going to the Bears, I don't think. He does have, obviously, some, history with the Bears. But he's not going to go to a team that's a mess with not really that much potential just to get back into coaching. He's got to get into a situation like he did with the 49ers, where it's a very decent team. They just need the right direction and coaching to get them to the next level. Other than that, he's not going to do it. So, anyways, that's the video I have for today. It's a little bit of a switch up from my usual Michigan videos. Not an analysis video, not a predictions video, just something in between that I wanted to share about something I saw the other day. Anyways, if you liked the video, feel free to leave a like. If you have any comments about it, definitely leave a comment in the comment section below, and try to share this video as many people as possible and get the discussion going. Anyways, thank you for watching, and have a great day. Go Blue.